What up, guys? Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you stories from work. Some funny stories that happened to me today at work. Capiche? Okay, so first things first. Today, I went to work in at 5. Got off at 11. Okay, so story number 1. So, excuse this nasty brush. It's been sitting around somewhere. But anyways. So basically, today at work, today I was talking with my coworker, and she was like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while, even though it was 2 days ago. And we were talking, and then I have to write this down because I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, I wrote them down, and I forgot. And I was gonna laugh just thinking about it. Okay, story number 1. After I got back from lunch, I went to my coworker and I was talking to her, and she was like, the LP asked me if I was mugging a customer. And I was like, what? Why? What happened? And then she was like, oh no, I guess I was mugging someone. I was like, really? You don't look like the type of person to be mugging. And then she was like, well, I saw that lady, but I didn't think I was looking at her, but I didn't think I was mugging her. I was like, bruh. It was so funny. And then I was trying to remember, was I staring at anybody? And then I remember I kind of did, but I don't know if it's the same person. But it was it was this like lady. It looked like it was a mom and a daughter, and I was looking at them. Partially I was looking at them because they were in my way, and partially because I was thinking that the lady was, I don't know, I was just analyzing her facial features and everything, not like negatively, but I was just thinking she was like trying to figure out her race, basically. And I was like, I wonder what her ethnicity or race is. I was just curious, and I was looking at her. And then when I was walking around her, because I was working in that area and I really needed to get things put away, so I was walking around her, and then I heard her speak Spanish, so I looked at her, and then I was like, oh, I guess I was wrong. Completely 100% wrong. And I was kind of shocked and kind of surprised, kind of like how people are shocked at me when they see me whip out my Mexican skills. But I don't think I was looking at her badly or negatively. I would just look at her and I'd be like, how do I get around her? But I wasn't like being mean about it or mugging, like, you know. And if she misinterpreted that, I'm sorry. And that's what my coworker said too. If it looked like I was staring at her, mugging at her, I'm sorry. And I was like, So that's story number 1. I guess, apparently, we mug. Number 2. I was, this is towards the end of the night, actually. Like maybe 9:50, 10-ish, 30-ish. So I had my rack, and I was pulling it. And then at one point, I started walking backwards with it. So I was walking backwards with my rack. And the rack got stuck on the back of my foot, and then I was like, whoa. And I thought I was gonna fall. And I made a noise, and I know there was like 2 customers in the store around my area, and then I was like embarrassed. And I didn't know what to do. but it made me laugh. It made me want to laugh. So there I was, hiding behind the racks, like trying to hide my laughter. And I know another coworker was working in that area, so I was just like bending. The rack was right here, and I was just like I don't know, maybe you could see my head shaking from laughing. Okay, so that was the story of my life. So then I go try to find my coworker, and then I was like, dude, I almost fell backwards. And she starts like laughing. And then I bring my rack over to where she is. Oh, that reminds me. So then I bring my rack over to where she is. She had accessories, so she had her bin. And I was like, well, I'll help her. I have nothing more on my rack, and I'll just help her out a little bit, and then I'll take my rack back. And so I was putting stuff away. And then I go down. So I leave my rack there, and this is the bin where we're taking stuff out of. So I took stuff out of here, went down here. Then I don't know what I did here. I was just basically over here, and then this way, and going in circles, putting stuff away. And then at some point, I guess it was like more this way. And like the further racks that are like over here, I went this way, ended up here, and I was looking for the bins. Okay, let's just pretend it's on this side. So I was walking, and then I come out here and I look this way. And I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? What the H double hockey sticks? Where's my bin? Like, where's my bin? Which wasn't even mine to begin with. It was hers. And then I was like, where's my rack? Where's my rack? And I was like, what the heck? I never put it back. Did my coworker just leave me? And bruh, I didn't even care to look this way. And then I saw them, I turned around and I saw them, and then I was like, bruh, I need to go home. So then I go up to my coworker and I was like, dude, you know what just happened? I was looking for my bin over here. and the rack. And then she's like, dude, you need to go to sleep. So, let's see what else. And then I took back the rack to the front of the store to put it away, to put the hangers away, to put garbage away. And I would leave my rack and I'd forget about it. Next thing you know, I'm off putting more stuff away, forgetting the rack behind. And I would, every time I remembered it, I'd go out and I move it a little bit, get some stuff off, and forget where I left it. So then I was like, so then I told my coworker, I keep forgetting where I put the rack. Like every time I walked back, no, the last time that I walked back to the rack, I was like, dude, I keep forgetting where I put this thing. And then the last story, probably the funniest one of all. So it was time to clock out. So we were walking to the back, and it's funny because I don't know if any of my coworkers noticed, but it was 3 of us, and one of my coworkers opened the door first. Then we all went in. Then she went in last. Then my other coworker opened the door. And my other coworker and me walked out. And then that was in and out of the office. And then we went in to the break room. I opened the door. And then my other coworkers walked in. And then I went in last. And then it's like we were taking shifts on opening the door. I don't know if they noticed, but it was funny. So when we were about to clock out, let me get my prop. So when we were about to clock out, I got my keys, and I don't know, my coworker asked me something about my lanyard with my card and my name. They asked me, and I don't know, I was just like so focused on it, and there was something I wanted to say about it, but I forgot. I was so distracted that I got my keys out, and I was about to get in my car. And when I realized what I was about to do, because I was like going like this, I noticed my coworker started laughing, and then she was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I guess I was about to get in my car." And my other coworker was like, "Oh, I didn't realize it until you pointed it out." And then she was like, "For a second, I thought you just didn't want to touch the keypad." No, because at work there's like these, I don't know what they're called. Do you know what they're called? Oh yeah. Like, it's like this item that you put your finger through it, and it's like so you don't touch the like buttons or elevator keys or I guess to flush the toilet. I don't know. I think that's what she was thinking I was doing. But yeah, we were heck laughing at the end. It was funny. It was a good day at work actually, even though I'm sure it wasn't such a good day for one of my coworkers, but it ended on a good note, and I hope that they laugh. I hope that it made their night a little bit, to laugh a little. So yeah, that's basically it. my notes. Okay. So before I go, I wasn't staring at her to judge this lady. I was looking at her and I was just curious. I was just wondering. I wasn't like ready to make assumptions about people or anything. I was just curious. And yeah, it's happened many times where I'm like, where I'm surprised at what I find out. But no, I wasn't trying to make any assumptions or trying to make a conclusions or and I was not about to judge her. I was just curious. I guess curious is different than trying to figure out something to criticize, in my opinion. But just wanted to clarify. I don't know. Work gets kind of boring, and my mind was just on a tangent, and that's all. Okay, gotta sleep.